What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Look, today's video, right? I want to go in depth about women, relationships with men. I'm not even fit to talk about no girl on girl relationships because I can't speak too highly on that because that's just a whole confusing subject. However, with the women, right? Me being a heterosexual man and my time on this earth, the one thing I realized is women will not take accountability for none of their actions. They will not take responsibility. They don't know how to apologize. And it's crazy because it's kind of like a feminine thing, like a womanly thing or whatnot. You know, a man always have to be held responsible to take accountability, pretty much be the one to apologize. And the women, they have more of a narcissistic mindset because instead of them taking accountability, they say, I don't remember that, or I did this because you did this to me, or they make us men the culprit. Not they become the victim and they make us the bad guy, right? And what do? We take the heat off of them by taking the back seat of just trying to shut these motherfuckers up, right? This is the thing right here though. Women are becoming more and more single, older, because of what? Us men are realizing that they're never going to change. You see what I'm saying? Me, I have my share of good and bad inside relationships. And with the most part, there's no accountability being taken in most relationships. My previous one, terrible trash. You know, it's like a whole competition thing. And this thing right here, us men, we already have the world against us. We already are frowned upon, used, manipulated, and everything else that go with that. Some women are too. However, us men, we are on the highest totem pole of getting manipulated. And to be in competition with somebody supposed to be your someone you dating, someone you with, a girlfriend, a wife, or whatever, is the most weak thing a person could go through inside of a relationship. You see what I'm saying? Because why do women feel like they have to be in competition with a man, but yet they want the man? Then they try to control the man. You cannot control a man. The man is the head, which means the woman is the body. Shut the fuck up and follow. That's all you do. Let the man lead. Because if a woman could lead, why would a man go along on that ride? Only a weak man would go for a ride like that. You know, me personally, I love a strong woman. I love a woman that knows what she wants. I love a woman that action matches her words. I love a woman that stand on her principles and her words. I love that. But a confused woman that don't know what she wants, that's never satisfied, have a man jumping through loops and all of that, I couldn't let that person do no form of leading. I couldn't let that person do no form of dictating. Why? Because they don't know what they want. So how could they tell you what you want? Right? So I've been doing a lot of self-research throughout the years of my life, trying to figure out why women just would not take accountability. And I'm only coming up with the solution or the conclusion, not the solution. I'm only coming up with the conclusion that these women are really still little girls. Like their mind is not developing past 14, 15 years old. Their body is, their language is, but the capacity to fathom, let me get my pride out of the way. Let me stop thinking that I can run everything and I know everything. Instead of them being able to tap into that, they rather be this child. They rather, when they get mad at you, I'm leaving you, or I don't want this no more, or just the silent treatment. That's a childish mindset. And that's a mindset of a 14, 15-year-old. And that's what let me know that a lot of these women are little girls in grown woman bodies. And you got to really want it to grow up. Me, right now, I'm probably 23. It took me a long time to get to 23. But this the thing. I'm still working. I'm still developing my skills, the way I think, my mindset, and everything. So I'm growing up because I was a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 12-year-old child for decades. You see what I'm saying? And I would do childish things. Now, I'm 23. I'm still growing. I don't know if I'll ever catch up to my actual years and age before, I got to go up there into the universe. I'm trying, but the one thing I'm not going to do is devote any time into a childish woman, an immature woman, a woman that want to play games, a woman that think that she can get a reaction out of you by whatever they think will piss you off. When in reality, I'm the type of person, like, I might get mad, upset, but I get over it real fast and I never look at that person the same ever again. I don't care who it is. Anybody that I feel try to take me out of my elements and my self-control, I look at them like they ain't much of anything. Anyone that tried to manipulate me, control me, I lose all respect for them, because a woman should never try to manipulate or control a man, and the same thing with a man should never try to manipulate or control a woman. But that's what us human race do, us human species do. Now listen, there's plenty of places where the women are very submissive, very kind, very loving, know their position, know their role. The man know his position, know his role, and different cultures that appreciate selfless individuals, strong men. There's women out there that do appreciate that. It's just these women in today's time that's caught up with everything that goes on in social media, when social media is make-believe. Now, me, I post 90% my truth. Well, I say 80% my truth on social media. That's what I do. Now, because it's kind of hard for most people to reveal their vulnerability. Me, y'all know Mac, I don't mind if I have to shed tears in front of you guys. I don't mind giving you guys some of the most deepest things about myself, some of the things that I'm going through. And the one thing I do with social media, when I'm in the dumps, I post it. I'm in the dumps. When I'm happy, I post it. I'm joyful. So it ain't no in between with me. But I go on so many people's pages and I be trying to understand why I am the brokest mother on Instagram. It's nothing but ballers on there. There's nothing but happy people. The women are happy on there. I'm like, but in real life, they're miserable. In real life, they don't know what they want. But on Instagram, they are happy. Where are these women at? And that's the thing. A woman too prideful, they'll never let a man know when, or see their vulnerability side, or when they just can't do it. But what they would do is they'll let us know it's our fault. I feel like this because you shut the heck up. You feel like that because that's how you came to me. You came to me damaged. You brought your childhood trauma to me and expect me to be the one to cipher through it and correct you and fix you. Newsflash, honey. No one can fix anyone. If the person don't want to do the work, it will not get done. You see, I'm prepared to, if I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna be single. If I'm gonna be in a relationship, I'm gonna be in a relationship. But I'm prepared for either or. But the one thing I'm not prepared for is a narcissistic, non-accountability, responsibility, manipulating, controlling woman. I'm not prepared to deal with that, and I'm not going to. I dealt with that. I dealt with that. I went as far as put my trust in the person and let them kick me out of their shit. Never left my own stuff before. You know what I'm saying? And then when I take the opportunity to leave my own shit, I let them put me out. You never get that power up to nobody. Don't get that power up. I don't care if they promise that they won't do it or they ain't gonna do it. Don't believe them, because if they action don't match their words, make they asses work. And if they ain't gonna pass them motherfucking tests to get your trust and your support back, let them leave. Because this is the thing. The women outnumber us men. And now that it's a homosexual world, they really outnumber us. The women that say they gay are still messing with men. They're confused. So guess what? It's not going to be hard for a man to get a woman, but it's going to be extremely hard for a woman to get a man. And especially when a woman is getting up in age. That's why you got to get somebody that you can trust, somebody that you can go to sleep with and not worry about if this person gonna try to kill me in my sleep. If you have someone like that, you gotta hold on to that person, because there's not many good men out here, but it's a lot of terrible women out here. And I'm not trying to talk down on women. You know, I have 5 daughters. I have 3 of my own, and I have 2 stepdaughters. Out of the 5, the oldest is a piece of crap. Disrespectful. I don't care to entertain that. The 4 little ones and middle ones, I talks to them. I let them know their power, their worth, and everything. I give them the world. I'd be damned if I let them turn out like a lot of these women. They're not fit to be grown 14, 15-year-old women. They're going to be the age that they are. They're going to take accountability. They're going to take responsibility. They're not going to do no crazy manipulation, and I'm manipulating a man to do whatever it is they want to do and all of this crap. They're not fit to do that. I'm not going to allow it. And my co-parenting is not going to allow it as well. So moving along, fellas, if you're in an environment that's toxic and you know you ain't gave it all the chances you could possibly give it, and you know that you ain't gave this individual every chance to prove herself and her actions just does not match her words, cut it off. Trust me, there's always something better out there. The thing about us men, we don't depreciate in value. As long as we keep us a little money, no matter how old we get, we can always get us young women, middle-aged women, we could get us women. Women, when they get older, they don't have that same luxury. They do not. I don't care what they think. Their face could look good, their body could be looking good, and guess what? They not going to be able to hold a man because they couldn't hold them in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or whatever. They're not going to be able to hold them. Now, as men, long as we learn how to mature and learn how to continue taking our accountability, we don't have to worry about it being hard for us to get someone else. And you got to understand, You can't be afraid to live by yourself. You can't be afraid to live alone. You can't be afraid to be single because there's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, it's the People's Champ. I've been ranting too long. If you guys want me to tap on more stuff like this, I will. So I'm about to get ready for my shots and I'm about to let you guys go. I love and appreciate each and every last one of you guys that take time out of your day to support me, to support my movement, to support my dreams and my goals. And remember, we got a new brand, a new mix going on. Me and my business partner is working overnight to make this successful. It's a big platform and plethora of things, not just supplements. We about to change the game for our community. It ain't nothing too different from the rest, but for our community, we about to change the game for us so we can have more of a one-stop shop for ourselves. Anywho's the People's Champ, giving it to you gun barrel straight, raw and uncut, no filter. Till next time.